Indeed. So what's going on? How's everything going, brother?
Oh, brother, everything been smooth, just hanging around doing my thing. You know how I do.
I hear that. I hear that, man. I hear that. You know, we had to actually had that interesting chop down, just chop up per se. People say that they have a chop up, but
Right,
what I'm saying, what we do is a chop down.
right,
We
chop
actually
down, right. To
we
get down to the nitty gritty of
exactly,
situations.
exactly.
Sometimes situations is so real, narrow, and real live that once you put yourself in something, you try to find a reason to get out of your situation. Which is your situation is the first that got you in your situation.
Mm,
So let's start off with something that really ain't really major, but it is major.
mm,
So me and you, nephew to uncle,
mm, mm,
talking about women.
mm,
How would you would like a woman to be, and how you would say a woman to be, and
mm,
how would you dress a woman up to be?
mm.
On my say, I would say yes. I would ask me the question that you wanted to ask me, and then I can let you know how exactly how far we're going with it.
Okay. Now, as far as like, would you rather? What would you prefer as far as a beautiful woman? What I'm saying, with okay body, or you know, or not so beautiful woman, or say if she don't look good, like say she ugly but her body cute. Is what you said earlier. They say I'd rather deal with a drone. What I'm saying, her face might be a little ugly but her body cute.
Well, on my behalf, I would take an ugly chick over a beautiful woman because you can take that beautiful woman and get her a wig, get her nails down, and put some clothes on her body.
Mm,
That will last longer than a beautiful woman that don't have nothing going for her.
mm,
Because that beautiful woman can find another guy, but the ugly woman cannot find another guy unless she's dressed up. You can dress an ugly woman up and she can be a star.
mm,
Once she's a star, you know what made her a star. The star is you.
mm,
Because if you figure realize that you putting your all in a woman, you making her the way you want her to make it. You're a god and you making a beautiful stone.
oh shit.
But if she already has that, but don't have nothing going for her, she always gonna have that, but nothing going for her.
Mm,
So you digging with a woman that is really don't have nothing, and you making into something to make her something that everybody looking at. So your ugly star is a number one star now. Your number one look don't have that star look no more because she only what you seen in the beginning.
mm.
But so this one that you made up, you gonna always see that nice body. Oh, the face probably fucked up, but you put that wig on there, you get her nails done. She got a banging body. You be like, every man want a woman with a big butt, nice titties,
Mm,
and a nice personality. You
mm,
get that out of that. But if you get a woman that just look good, all skinny, all she got going on for her is her looks. Her looks ain't gonna take her nowhere because men abuse looks,
mm.
but then beauty. Because you beauty inside is only skin deep. Outside of your looks, your inside body don't really add up to that. You might be looking good now, and then somebody get you 5 years from the next time you see her, she all wore down.
Mm,
So you will be spending all of your time with this woman that only have good looks, and everybody else going at her.
mm,
But then you got a woman don't look good. She already know that she's not looking good, and then she's not competitive to another one. But then you put that stuff on her. You
mm,
lift her up off the ground and bring her up,
mm,
a queen, a black queen.
mm,
All that right there is worth more than one look.
mm,
One look is so deep that sometimes men don't look inside their soul for the better person. A better person is an ugly person with a good heart.
mm,
A beautiful person, a beautiful woman is a hard woman, with no heart. She
Mm,
don't care about you, 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 or you. But because she was trained not to care about it because she had that look that everybody want to be about. But then when you put the ugly chick together, everybody start looking like, oh, Lord, she got a banging body. Wow, she dressing nice. Oh, I can respect that because she's gonna be truthful to you, and then you get to see what it takes for her to be that way. But that's what I say on me. That's what I would choose because in the long run, 9 out of 10, I get her an 8.
you
The
give an 8.
beauty only get a 2 because she's gonna leave you just the same way you came into to her.
Mm,
So what I'm saying with this, our conversations
mm,
and acknowledging the look where than the where,
mm,
that because all that means that people ain't built the right way.
mm,
Beauty used to be so good back in the days to have a beautiful woman that she got another man and got another man, got another man. But
mm,
then you break your heart on this beautiful woman that she don't give a bubble gum about you in the end.
mm,
Here's this ugly one with the banging body sitting at home waiting for you to call her every day. You don't call. And
mm,
then you start looking at her in a different way. Then you're like, oh, what if I take the clothes from the beautiful lady, give it to the ugly lady, give her a wig? Let's see what happens.
mm,
Wow. Then, while you making her look like that, everybody else taking the notice off of the beautiful woman and said, well, damn, but she had that body and that looks. Oh, this is a pretty chocolate Joan. Here's a high red, light skinned Joan with
mm,
no body, but just light skinned and pretty.
mm,
At the end of the day, she's not going to be there.
mm,
But then when you look over it, the chocolate child is always there,
mm,
always behind you.
mm.
But if you get the light skinned one a lot of money, 9 times out of 10, she's going to leave you and rob you.
Damn.
Then your aunt scooping your inside telling you like, oh man, I shouldn't have gave this fucking bitch all the luxury that I gave her. I spent so much time on her and not looking back at the ugly one with the nice heart.
Damn. So why you say like as far as like the light skin John like say if like you was on that type time like you know what I'm saying like you get in a situation you know what I'm saying you create a better situation for her right from where she was at
Right.
and she basically in long term like shit on you versus like the dark skin John.
But then, like I said, in the long run, it's going to happen to you because you can see it be coming because she's beautiful.
Mm,
And her whole thing is that she don't need you. You need her.
mm,
Which goes with the dark one, the ugly one. She needs you and she needs that love from you that nobody else can give to her but you.
mm,
So if she thinks about how much you have given her and brought her up
mm,
from just saying that, damn, I can't get a man, then finally you get somebody. You get to probably get the one that you always wanted in a fantasy.
mm,
I want the nice guy, average nice guy, to love me just for me, not just because what I got when I don't have, just for me.
mm,
So the pretty girl, all she wants is what she can get from you, because if she can't get it from you, she gonna get it from somebody else.
exactly.
That means that you're not really, you can't never ever do your job,
Mm,
because your job is never gonna fulfill her,
mm,
just her need right now.
mm,
See, guys got to understand need right now and life terms is two different things.
mm,
Two different things don't match to being one love.
mm,
To have one love, you have to love that same person that come up with one love. That's why it says one love, one love. You only get one love in
mm,
life. I don't care how long you go, you only get one. Because that
exactly.
one love, if you break that one love, you always gonna skittle daddle, looking for that same love that you
Oh
lost.
shit.
You can never get that loss back or that love back because nobody ever gonna love you like you love them. Now, you're in a situation of no bracket about living life on life terms.
Mm-hmm.
So you just left life on life terms till life ain't nothing.
Mm.
So now you got to try to pull yourself back together because that one you lost, she can never forgive you.
Yeah.
If she can forgive you, it will never be the same way.
Yep.
So you don't turn a pretty girl bad.
Mm.
And then all she gonna do is look for the same love that you had for her in the beginning that she'll never find, and so you don't destroy her whole life.
Damn.
Only because you was being selfish.
Shit.
Because you put your work in there and you let her go by her own. And then you want still now you're fishing for that one love, but there's no more one love in the world ever again because you're not built that way like you was before because she broke you down when she let you go. Now your inside scoop be like, man, I don't need her. You needed that.
Yeah.
You needed that. That was your foundation, your rock. You needed that. But you can look at the light skinned girl. Now she's not but a piece of shit. Everybody don't have her. She all wore the fuck out. They don't put her on drugs. All she want to do is something. Oh, uh, I just go with you. You got 50 cents. Can I get a beer?
Mm.
Can you give me $3? Get me something to eat.
How'd
You're like, what's wrong with you, bitch?
you
You
go?
had
How'd you go
all
after
the
that?
money. You had the money.
How'd you go after? You was basically like the fucking LeBron James.
Right.
How the fuck you go down to this shit?
Right. You know what I mean? That's what the devil did to her. Put her ass out there, and she thought she had it. God had it when she was looking beautiful. She went out there and just started dogging niggas. And started dogging, putting niggas on top of niggas, and niggas on top of that nigga. And then what the nigga did, one smart ass nigga like, yo, here,
Vanessa.
here, inhale this. Right here, go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Mm.
She's snorting.
Mm.
And the snort gang got out of business from her.
Yeah, took it
She
right
needs
from her.
something bigger.
Yeah.
And the boy like, yo, here, smoke this.
Mm. You know what they do? They actually put some in the blunt. They put some little. I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they put that rock in the bag.
Yeah, yeah.
They
They
put
hook it
that
up.
rock in there
It's a wrap.
and put that rock in there. And you put once you put that rock in there and melt it all up, you got the flaming young.
Yeah. And and the bitch used to be cold. Now it's just like the
Yeah.
bitch now.
Now she got a soft heart. She's softer than a cucumber.
Cause her heart then transform, right. Her heart got better, but her look and her body is finished.
Deteriorated.
You know what I'm saying? By the time, and that's just like what I realized with a lot of women, unfortunately, man, if they don't really get the right tutelage, I say by the age of like 45, they don't know what the fuck they want. And by the time, you know what I'm saying, they know what to actually do or have some sense of what to do,
Right.
it's too late. Like there's nothing they can do about it. It's like their body can't. It's no good for you. Nothing else. Like, and it's like, you know what I'm saying. They were there for a particular space, so it's just like, you know, it's interesting how things really play out, man. You just kind of see how, when people talk about the game or whatever like that. Like when people talk about the game, guys don't hear it's more so a defense mechanism because it's like, women have their little tactics. Like their game is basically, some chicks have the baby game, right?
Right.
Some chicks have, the money game or whatever, like the games they got going on. So it's like guys basically have these defense mechanisms and shit like that. And it's like for me, what I was basically, raised on is to never really play defense, kind of like James Harden. I never played defense. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm with it.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
But
saying?
you want that high score point, and you want to be that leader. Say, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm that boy on the court.
yeah. I
I
need to
mean,
be. I need to be that bull in the court, man.
right,
And anything less than that is uncivilized. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Y'all,
yeah,
y'all, 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 y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brought me up the right way.
right,
You dig?
right.
You know. He said, we got in the comment sections. I always got a certain kick out of building a woman up when when you do it right. Exactly, man. We talk about as far as building with ice. I got to catch this later. Salute. Indeed, respect, Polo. He said, what's crazy is if a lot of these young ladies would listen and heads up this type of knowledge they could themselves better. I mean, they could make themselves better, but instead they get offended and then they get defensive and lose out. That's a lot of them, man. A lot of them ain't really meant for that. A lot of them is really meant for, I'm saying, that defense. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them is going to be on that position because it's delusional. It's delusional to brand door. Like you look at the average chick. This is why I call like, and it's funny how Ronnie said at 21 years old he said all these chicks is dubs. Basically, what we translation is corny. They corny. They average. I'm saying they ain't really built on nothing. So it's just like you create the bitch. You know what I'm saying in a sense, it's like you kind of like how Steve Jobs is to it. The Apple computer is how you supposed to be to a bitch. It's like you make her better just by fucking with you. Like a bitch might be like a 4 or 5 or 6, whatever like that. But she fuck with you, she automatically what, a 16? Yeah, make it right. Yeah, make it right. I mean, so that's what we're gonna leave it with. You know what I'm saying? We gonna actually going to do another one, man, coming up. Just want to give y'all a preview of this, man. Just let you know. You know what I'm saying? This how it works. You dig? Blessings to y'all. I had to take this.